Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video, and this video is my thoughts on the WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Let's get started. This Extreme pay-per-view, my bad. This Extreme's pay-per-view was actually a pretty decent pay-per-view. I thoroughly enjoyed this pay-per-view tonight. Some things were good tonight. Some of the stuff that I expected to happen in this pay-per-view did happen. Everything that I suspected, I did expect happened. And basically, I knew who was going to win every match. I was right on every match that I thought who was going to win and go over. So I was right on that. But to start off the thing with that El Torito Hornswoggle, the Wheel Elsley match on the pre-show. What a very entertaining match with the midgets. I loved it. It brought back in the olden days when they brought out the midgets back in the old days. They were always hilarious to watch them in the ring. And it was a pretty fun match to start off the Extreme Rules. Very entertaining match. I enjoyed it for what it was. El Torito ended up getting the win, but otherwise it was a pretty entertaining match for the first part to open up the Extreme Rules on a good note. The other main matches on the card, RVD, Jack Swagger, Cesaro elimination match. Cesaro got the win. I figured Cesaro's going to win. They're going to continue to build momentum for Cesaro going forward. They're going to be building him up, so I did expect that. Very good showing by all three guys. RVD and Cesaro did a good job. Next match, handicap match, Alexander Rusev versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods. Basically a squash match for Alexander Rusev. They're basically giving him the role of a Ryback pretty much. That's what the WWE is doing with Alexander Rusev right now. They're giving him doing squash matches like what they did with with Ryback a couple years ago. With doing squash matches when he came in. So I knew that Alexander Rusev was going to squash them too. I knew that was obvious from the get-go. So that was what it is. It was a squash match. I figured he was going to end up winning, and he did. Intercontinental title match, Bad News Bear, Big E Langston was alright. Bad News Bear ended up getting the Intercontinental title. He ended up winning against Big E Langston. I just don't know what they're going to do with the Intercontinental title now. Every single time whenever they put a title change on the Intercontinental title, they don't do jack shit with it. They don't. Whenever a new person gets the Intercontinental title, they never did with nothing. Look over the past Intercontinental champions that there was starting off last year. We had Wade Barrett was Intercontinental champion. Did nothing with it. Then The Miz won it from him at WrestleMania. Then the next time Wade Barrett gets the belt again. And then at the Payback pay-per-view, I thought it was a good move to put the title on Curtis Axel. Then he didn't do nothing with the Intercontinental title on Curtis Axel. Then they decided to put it on Big E Langston. The same thing. They did the same damn thing what they did with Big E Langston. They still didn't give two shits about the Intercontinental title. Now giving it back to Wade Barrett. I have a feeling they're going to be doing the same damn thing with the Intercontinental title over and over and over again. They give the title to someone else and they won't do jack shit with it. They won't elevate it like it was one of the most prominent titles in WWE history. The Workhorse title. That was the Intercontinental title, was the Workhorse title. Those were the guys that was putting on the best matches. Who were the Intercontinental title. They were having the good matches. Or they said the Workhorse title, which was the Workhorse belt. Anyways, we'll see whether they're going to go with Bad News Barrett as Intercontinental champion. Hopefully, they will do something with the Intercontinental title, because I'm getting pretty sick of the Intercontinental title. They're putting on a new person, and they don't do jack shit with it. Now, moving forward, Shield Evolution. I had a good feeling that that Shield was probably maybe win. It was being reported that Batista was going to be staying or going. There was a toss-up, and apparently they were saying Batista was going to stay at least until Payback, or he was going to leave after Extreme Rules, but he should end up getting the win. And it was a good 6-man tag match, very enjoyable. This feud probably will continue going forward. Next match, John Cena, Bray Wyatt. It was very interesting cage match. It had to take a little kid to defeat John Cena in this match. It took Bray Wyatt, Harper and Rowan, and a little kid to beat John Cena. John Cena had the match won. I knew John Cena was not going to go win this match. I knew that was auto obvious. They were going to do some shenanigans, and I was right. They did do shenanigans, and John Cena lost by shenanigans. So they're going to continue this until Payback, and I fully expect John Cena is going to get the win against Bray Wyatt at the Payback pay-per-view. He's going to get it. He's going to end up winning this day from Bray Wyatt. He's going to return everything like usual, back to normal again. It's total obvious for Cena. They always do this, and that's what's going to happen. John Cena is going to probably get the win at Payback. The feud is over. Thank God, the feud will be over. Get Bray Wyatt. Do something else with Bray Wyatt. Let him feud with someone else. I don't know who, but. At the Payback, they need to stop with the John Cena Bray Wyatt. It was very, very creepy with the little kid by the little Johnny with that creepy voice. And basically, what I can say from that is I had to take a little kid and 3 other guys to beat Cena tonight. So, made Bray Wyatt look weak in the steel cage. They should have just had Bray Wyatt just win. It would have been alright if they would have just had a little, if they wasn't having a little kid there, it would have been total obvious that Bray Wyatt should have won by having help of Rowan and Harper was getting involved in the match, and then Bray Wyatt capitalizing on their interference, but that's not what happened, and the little kid cost John Cena the match, which was a total ploy by WWE. To do all this thing for the Bray Wyatt thing. They're just making this perfect thing up for John Cena to overcome the odds like he always does. Next match, Tamina Snuka and Paige, Divas title match. Of course, was piss break. I knew Paige was going to win. Anyways, back to that Extreme Rules match. King Daniel Bryan World Heavyweight title match. Everything I expected. It was a drag-out brawl between them two. There was a good fire spot that Kane lit the table on fire. Daniel Bryan put Kane through the flaming table. Kane got into the ring, hit the running knee, and gets the win. By the end of the pay-per-view, I have a feeling that Kane and Daniel Bryan are still going to be continuing their feud, probably to Payback. It's going to be the next pay-per-view that they're going to probably have another match between them, and that's what I'm expecting. But everything, we'll see what's going to happen. We'll find out on Raw tomorrow. But otherwise, it was fairly entertaining pay-per-view by me. There was some good things on the pay-per-view tonight, and of course I can see why they did the one thing with John Cena and Bray Wyatt. They had the little kid. They're going to drag this out for another month, and what can I expect from that? I expect John Cena is going to overcome the odds, and he's going to put an end to Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt is going to go move on to someone else. Like that. That's Wrestling 101. Whenever you stop a feud with someone, they go to someone else. That's how wrestling is. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. This is The Game Is On 100. I am out. Later.